Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a project and a job in Access, and then also to manually enter in um, to do a traverse adjustment ultimately. In order to do that, we need to put in the control points and then also the points along this traverse too for this property. So in this example here, we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Those are going to be our traverse points, or I'm going to call them control points for the survey. Points 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38, those are our boundary points, along with then some shed points in here as well. And we'll put those in here too. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just create a project in Access. All right, so new project. Get out of here since it was already in a survey. New project. I'm going to call this Parkland College. And as far as description and everything else goes, I'm going to leave that blank for now. I'm okay with those for blank. I don't need those for right now. Create that. The job name. This is going to be homework 2A. In fact, I'm going to name this 235 homework 2A. Scale factor, this is going to be 1. We're measuring this on the ground. We're measuring this at the total station. US survey feed, I've already gone in here and created and changed the settings on my defaults. So we're good to go here. Accept those. And now we can create our points. So we're going to do manual. And in the last video or one of the other videos, I created a manual version 2. I already had a manual. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. So we're doing a manual entry in this. Station setup. 29.9, 72, that's okay. We actually don't have any distances or anything, so or any EDM that we're working with, so the distance is what it is. Alright, station setup. So I'm going to put in control points first. I'm going to put in my 11. So these are the pictures here we're working with. I'm going to put in my 11. We're going to backsite 15, and we're going to turn to 12. Okay. Instrument height, I'm leave this blank simply because I am working only in 2D for right now. So my northing start out at assumed coordinates 20,000, 5,000, and 20,000. Elevation, I'm going to leave blank again. We're working only 2D. Label this as a control point and accept that. Yes, I know my instrument height is nothing. That's okay. We're in 2 dimensions again. My backside point is 15. My code here is going to be CP for control point. You might describe this as a nail, a set nail, a cross, a pipe, whatever it is that you're working with for the control points or for the monument itself. Backside height is going to be null. It's going to leave that blank. And my azimuth I'm putting in, let's just assume that it's 0. So angle straight north. And we're going to do this by angle and distance. Okay. You can see here that our backsite distance, where we set the 0 at 180, well, 0 set, and then we flop the scope and hit 180.04, is 1006.53. Leaving my vertical angles all at 90 degrees, so it's a straight shot. Horizontal angle is 0. Backside height 0, that's okay. So go ahead and store this, and that creates point number 15. Now if I do a zoom extents here, you can see 11, 15, and an azimuth heading straight north. And we're going to stay in measure topo here so that we can enter in point number 12. So I'm going to do my control point here first. Alright, my code here, 12 is a CP, angle and distance. Target height, leave it blank. Click on measure, horizontal angle. Now with these notes, it was shot in direct and then reverse, so the reverse is going to be 180 degrees off of this, or the difference between the direct and the reverse. So my average angle, and that's what I'm using in all of these notes, is the 106, 24, 43. That's 106 degrees from 11 backside and 15 turning to 12. And the distance to 12 is 644.09. But horizontal angle first. So that angle is 106. In order to enter this in, you can just do 106.46, nope, I'm sorry, 106.24.43. Okay, I can do it that way. And I'll show you the next time how to enter that in alternatively, but you see here how it goes to 106 degrees, 24 minutes, 43 seconds. And again, the slope distance on this 2.12 is 644.09. Okay, go ahead and accept that. And here we go, I've created point number 12. Now it doesn't store it yet, we have to make sure we enter in and we click on store. So make sure all of this stuff is okay and store that. I'm also going to enter in this property corner here because you see from point number 11 we also turned in point number 31 at an angle of 160, which seems reasonable. It's more than the line from 11 to 12, 11 to 31 here. So we've got to point number 31. This is not a CP, this is an found iron. That'll work for now. Target height's going to be 0. Measure this. And again, the angle is 106. That's my last one. 160. And if I wanted to put this in degrees, minutes, and seconds right away, 160 degrees, 46.54. Okay, I can enter it in either way. I prefer to do the 160.4654. It's just a little bit quicker and easier. My slope distance, 2.31, is 170.82 feet. There we go. And there I have 31 will be a found iron, and store that. So you can see 11, 12, turn into 12, and turn into 31. So here we have 31. It looks about the same as my picture that I have here. 31 is closer to 11, so closer to the sketch. Alright, so now we're done at point number 11. We've entered in everything we can from 11. So from here, we're going to move setups. We're going to move to 12 backside 11. In order to do that here in Access, I'm going to go to the menu bar. I'm going to go to Measure, New Station Setup. Accept the defaults here. Those are all okay. Now my point number is 12. See the code pops in automatically. No instrument height. So I'm going to accept that. Yes, I know. I'm going to continue. Backside point name. Well, now we're setting on 12. We're going to backside 11 and turn up here. Okay. So backside point name is going to be 11. I forgot to put in a code previously. Backside height 0 is going to be okay. Or no elevation, no height. Measure. So what's my backside measurement? And this is what it's asking for. We're not measuring the topo yet. We're not putting in points. So our backside, well, our horizontal angle is 0, vertical angle is 90. And from these notes, you can see that at 12, backside and 11, I'm actually going to use the 644.07. It was 644.09 previously, but this time we measured it. It was 200s different. There we go. We've got our backside set. We're on 12, backside and 11. Azimuth, which is computed, and it tells us that our difference is 200s in this case. So yeah, go ahead and store that. Click the measure to go to measure topo. So I'm at 11, going to 12. I'm sorry, I'm at 12, backside and 11, and I'm going to turn to 13. 13, and in this case 13 is a control point for me. Click on the measure. Alright, 12 to 13. The angle is 70 degrees, 40 minutes, 07 seconds. And my distance is 412.89. 13 is control point. Here's my distance, my measurement, and everything here. Store that, and there we go. Now I should have originally 11 to 15 to 12. Now I'm at 12 to 11. 12, 11, and 13, I mean. All right, from 12, we can also put in point number 32. Now, I'm not going to put in all of these. You can go through, and when you do the assignment, you go through and put in all the rest, but I'm going to do just one more here. So for 32, 32, my control, 32 was a found iron rod, so found iron, go to measure, and at 32, my angle 161, 2305, vertical is 0 or is 90, and the slope distance at 32 is 283.30. 32, store that. From the image, from the sketch, 11, 12. So 32 is a little bit east of 12, and that looks about right there. Alright, so that's everything we can do from 12. Go ahead and do a new station setup. Go measure, new station setup. Where am I going to? I'm going to move up. I'm going to go to 13. Accept this. Yes, I understand. My backside point is going to be 12. That was my previous occupied point. Horizontal angle is 0. My slope distance at 13 to 12 is 412.85. 85. Alright, so you can see we have 400 error. Our azimuth is 177.0450. Go ahead and store that. Now we're ready to go to our topo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stop this video here. I'm going to go ahead and continue putting in the next couple until I get up to probably 14. We'll continue from there, and I'll show you how to adjust the traverse.